history of the events that we've been commemorating these last few years. As you can probably aware, David's had a couple of health problems. It's fantastic he's able to join us today. We just give him a few moments and a big warm hand as David Douglas comes to the rostrum and is going to talk to us about 199 years of rebel history in Jarrow. 199 years commemorated on our t-shirts this year, which are also on sale. Please get yourself an up-to-date t-shirt. They're on sale again over where the stalls are over the other side. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the microphone, not passing from the speaker, to Davey.
We are selling the lamps. If you want to take any leaflets, you can. Check your how much money it's going to be
Alright. Well, first of all, apologise for my speech.
website link there. Just search for any
My
speech.
speech.
You've got family or whatever. Or you can check how much money it's
Just move up there a bit. It's the next table.
I make no apology for the content of the speech, even though some of you will claim it's incomprehensible, more than the way in which I delivered it. We commemorate 199 years. Next year is the bicentenary of the founding of the United Colliers of Durham and Northumberland in 1825. It's 200 years it will be of class struggle in the region, on the river, and in Jarrow in particular. A lot of the dynamic events took place in Jarrow. Of course, the transportation of the 7 men, it was originally 9, and originally they were sentenced to death, but the 7 of them sent to Australia. Also the assassination of the magistrate, probably in retaliation for the deportation. Nobody will tell me that these 2 men who killed him were just be standing and he rode by, especially when one of them was the brother of one of the men who was deported. The hanging and gibbeting of Joplin. The murder of a Union Overman crossing the Wall's End by Second Force. The armed resistance of following the case said miners and the heroic Mrs. Carr, who sparked the whole riot with the shout of "The Union Forever." The spirit of resistance throughout the Northern Coalfield, then later the Northern Liberator, political force Chartism, and the Northern Insurgency. Coal was and is a dynamic, enduring industry. 1 million answer miners, the biggest single miners' strike in the history of the world, or the biggest single strike in the history of the world, in 1912, as nearly 1.25 million miners and the Miners' Federation went on strike for national minimum wage. In 26, the country's only general strike, seen the miners in the lead, and of course the TUC lasted 9 days before they sold it out and left us to 9 starvation-filled months. My dad, my granddad, included. During which John Churchill, the national hero, he put machine guns with the pit heads in 21, and the tanks in the streets, armoured cars in the tanks in 26, and he swore he drive us back down our holes like rats. And when Arthur Cook swore that we'd let the grass grow on the pulley wheels before we submit to long hours and lower wages, Churchill said, "You will eat it." We have never forgot those words. The much maligned and yet eternally memorable Gerald Marx. In 72, the biggest single enterprise in Europe, the NCB, won a strike for a wages increase. We were 14 from the bottom of the whole country. And Ted Heath, of course, in 74, asked the country, who rules, the government or the unions? And the reply, will let you anyway. The women of the mine communities, as much a race as the miners, a fixed group throughout history, dwelling in unique equations, following mothers and grandmothers for countless generations, the wives of the comrades and companions of the miners, for 300 plus years, who stood through the strikes, evictions and murders, organised the football matches in 21 and 26 and evictions, organised rent strikes for the council houses and pet houses in the 70s, organised the women of Coalfields in 73 to 74, and the monumental one against pit closures, who organised pickets, flying pickets, organised holiday trips, and morale boosting socials in 84, 85.